Hello and welcome to the AfricaEcoRace 2016. The entire organisation moves each day to a new location, and the endurance nature of this event really kicks in. Thousands of kilometres travelled both in competition and away from it. The scenery is beautiful as we head deeper into Africa, and today we're in the heart of Mauritania in the Western Sahara. And this rally raid for bikes, cars and trucks just got a whole lot more challenging en route to Dakar. Stage 7 is the first big stage in Mauritania, heading due east from Chami to Amodjar over the dunes of the Sahara Desert, with some technical sections through desert vegetation, 413 kilometers. Now, one of the real stars of the 2016 AfricaEcoRace is Anastasia Nefontova from Moscow. She's been competing on bikes since she was 19 and is beating most of the men on the long, grueling days in the saddle here in the desert.
Of course, it's very challenging, it's very difficult, especially for women, because it's a very demanding, physically demanding sport. I have to train a lot between competitions, do a lot of physical training, bicycle, swimming, and etc. So without it, it's impossible to do. Of course, I feel some pain here and here, you know, a muscle pain, but not much. But if a person who never does any exercises will ride even in 1 hour, of course everything will pain everywhere.
As well as the physical endurance, the vast expanses of the desert can be hard to navigate.
Bikers have one opportunity. They can stand on their legs and they see quite far. So of course you have to analyze the situation, to see the road, to read the book, and to open the throttle at the same time. So it's quite tricky, but I managed to do it. Here's the main thing. It's the road book, and I can scroll it while riding, pushing the button front and the rear button there. Yes, it's just one roll of paper, and I made some notes inside. Maybe I have a chance to fight for top 3, so it would be great, of course.
Well, let's see how she and the other riders cope with the dunes, and not so well in some cases. Real trouble for Martin Benko and Andrea Fezzani. And that is Anastasia Nefontova stopping to check that he's okay and riding off. And Anastasia just about manages to make it up the dunes and was 4th on the stage and currently 2nd overall. That's Dmitry Agoshkov, her compatriot, who's very much stuck. Amazing riding here from Nefontova. And as you can see, Agoshkov, her compatriot, got back riding again, but dropped a lot of time. This is veteran French rider Stéphane Hamard, managing to power through the dunes. In 3rd place, Per Anders Ullevalster. It's the first time he's not won a stage on this rally. Navigation doesn't seem to be his strong point, even though he is very, very fast. 3rd on the stage. This is veteran French rider Norbert Dubois from Les Motards du Desert team. This is his 3rd second fastest time on this rally. Last year he competed here with a broken shoulder. And this year he's chosen a less powerful bike. A minor fall for Norbert Dubois, but this guy, Andrew Newland, under the British Desert Rose team, run by Patsy Quick, the rally legend, wins the stage.
Navigation was superb. The dunes were horrendous. They were so soft. I think the cars are going to be there for a week. It was, but it was, for me, it was a good stage. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
A spectacular stage win from the British rider Andrew Newland, with Norbert Dubois behind him, Pal Anders Ulevalsiter and Anastasia Nefontova doing a great job in fourth. Which means the overall standings look like this. Per Anders Ulevalsiter still leads more than 2.5 hours ahead of anyone else, but Anastasia Nefontova consolidates her second position. I want to win. I really want to win. I really, really want to win. The passion and the intention is clear. Veteran French driver Pascal Thomas obviously wants to win the Africa Eco Race 2016, and his focus for once is on this continent rather than South America. He says, I was a rally man, I was even French champion back in the day. Then I ran 18 Dakars with pretty good results, sometimes in the top 10. But this year, considering Dakar 2016's route, my team decided to compete in the Africa race. I'm really happy to be here. I realize that winning here is not that easy. I'm not sure I can win at all. There are many here with the same level, the same ambition. I'm in a not so easy rally. Now, at 62 years old, what drives this driver? He says, the will to win. It's only about that, the victory. If I didn't plan to win, I wouldn't even be here. Maybe I won't win, but winning is my only motivation. Every morning, it's hunting season. Sometimes I would even prefer winning to feeling pleasure. Considering the speed in Rally Raid, we're a bit forced to leave the pleasure of driving to one side. You don't really enjoy the landscape. I'm a winner, but when I don't win, it's only because I made mistakes or because someone else was better than me. It's part of the game, and it's not fun to win all the time. From time to time, it's good. I really know that after 1 week, I'm still here fighting with much younger guys who have really nice cars. So I think it's good, but I want to win. The rumour is that Africa Race 2016 is a swan song for Thomas. Is it time to retire? He says, I feel better than ever, I'm probably faster than ever, but I feel like I have to stop before my body says so, or my results go down. I prefer to leave the stage when everything is going well, and I got really fond of golf, which takes all my energy and time. I will compete in a sport where physical condition is less important and also probably safer. Well, as we are deep into the second week of the Africa Eco Race, let's see if the final chapter of his career will fulfill his ambitions, or if the sand of Mauritania will act as a bunker for this golfer. And here he is on today's stage 7. Looks like he's got himself beached on the dunes. As a disaster, I think he came across a stranded Sajanov and lost 25 minutes. Currently third overall, Pascal Thomas. And this is Yuri Shazanov. He lost 46 minutes being stuck in the dune, finished the stage and drops to P9 overall. In the sister Hummer, that's Yerdan Shagirov, absolutely stuck at the top of a dune. And as you can see there, that's buggy 210, Seradori, passing him. Looks like Mathieu Seradori was going well, but even he had problems and lost 34 minutes. Anton Grigorov spectacularly flying over those smaller dunes. And look, you can see there as he makes up time on one of the Kazakh Hummers. Third position on the stage for Anton Grigorov. And a really nice chance to have a look at the Optimus buggy of Jeremy Choiseau bouncing successfully over the dunes. But today on stage 7, no one was touching this guy, Kanat Shagarov, absolutely flying across the stage, won it by 17 minutes, his second stage win of the rally. He says, "I found a good rhythm on this rally, and especially on the first half of this stage. The second half was much more complicated with the dunes, but we had to be careful. But I think many cars had problems with this soft sand." Well, if anything can cope with the sand, it has to be these trucks. An absolutely spectacular battle here between Elisabetta Giacinto in the man truck there at the front, being hunted down and chased and eventually overtaken by Miklos Kovac, the Hungarian driver who won here back in 2010 in his Scania truck. Amazing to see. On board here with Tomasz Tomaszek, three-time winner of this event, is steadily working his way back up the leaderboard after disasters in Morocco and really testing the suspension of that Tatra truck. He was third overall on the stage. This is Sergei Kuprianov. The Kamaz trucks working together. Whoa! The number 2 finished the stage only 20 seconds slower than his teammate. But once again, it was his teammate who won the stage for trucks with a time of 5 hours, 4 minutes and 11 seconds. He says, "It was a very interesting stage with a lot of different terrain, rocky and fast tracks, right up to the dunes. It could be tricky, so we decided to drive together with Sergei, and when he was stuck in the sand, we helped him." So as you can see, the cars and the buggies were all quicker than the trucks. Kanat Shagarov was quickest, followed by Jeremy Choiseau and Anton Grigorov. But in the overall standings, impressive to still see 2 trucks in 2nd and 6th, the 2 Kamaz trucks, but Kanat Shagarov, the Kazakh in his Toyota, still leads Africa Eco Race. Thanks for watching today's show. Join us again tomorrow as we motor on through the Sahara Desert for Stage 8.